Okay, so this is an Amazon review, which means that I have to be quick. I'm not going to sit here for a while and go on and on and on. If you want to get seriously technical with this, get on YouTube. You'll see everything you want to see. If you're looking at this thing and you're wondering whether it is worth the money, and I'm talking getting the yoke, the flight stand, and the pedals, it's going to run you just shy of $1,000. Unless you get deals and do this, that, and the other. It's going to be like 8 and some change, close to the 9, sometimes higher. Depending on where you live, depending on shipping, depending on all kinds of other stuff. Yes, it's expensive. Is it worth it? That is not something anybody can answer for you. All right, that's something that you need to figure out on your own. It depends on how much you sim. If you are into simming and it's something you do a lot, and you are looking for a controller, yeah. And you got the money? Yeah. Hell yeah. I've had this thing for a while now. It's incredible. I will run over one thing that is a little bit of an issue, and it's not an issue with this thing. It's an issue with specifically Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I don't think you have that problem in other software like X-Plane, but you will have an issue where your trim will basically glitch to max, max trim up or down. It'll be where it's supposed to be while you're flying, and then you go to adjust it just a little bit, and boop, it goes all the way down or all the way up. That is a Microsoft issue. That is not an issue with this. There's ways to work around it that you'll figure out pretty quickly, like the first time you go to touch it, or before you even take off. Move it. Move it a little bit, and you'll be good the entire flight. It's basically something that happens when you first turn it on. If you're in the middle of a flight and you haven't moved it, you can overcome that problem by moving the trim so slowly it's imperceptible to the human eye. That does tend to make it not glitch here. And there's other ways to get around it. It's not nothing that's going to bother you. It'll annoy you for a little bit, yes. It annoyed me, but you'll figure out ways around it, like you're using the little technique that I just showed you, or just being smart about it and having it dealt with before you even take off. Outside of that, two things that people complain about. One is stickiness. I'm using one hand. It's got some noise to it. The stick is something you will deal with for the first couple weeks, or depending on how much you use it, it might be sooner. That will go away, and this thing becomes very smooth. Both actions become very smooth. One-handed or two. People complain about the one hand and it kinks, and it puts lateral pressure here, causing it to not slide easy. That is not true either. Out of the box, yes. Down the road, no. The pedals, phenomenal. My God, are these pedals incredible. I wear size 10s. I don't have shoes on, but you can see how nice these are. These are in Cessna mode. You know that they can switch. You already know, if you're looking at this seriously, you know all this information. You can put this on, and now you have airliner pedals. These are amazing. They are accurate, they are solid, they are well built, and they are noisy. Even when you're doing slow. But, to each life a little rain must fall. You'll be okay. The SIP works. SIP works great. You have to mess with the settings. You'll figure that out very quickly. The on-screen navigation does make this thing wildly easy. All I really use it for is just profile switching, but training does come in handy when you're trying to figure out what does what when you first get it. I'll give you a quick demonstration of that. Awaiting user input. As soon as you go to do something, it's going to tell you what it's doing. If I want to come over here and adjust this, it's going to tell me what I'm doing and how much of it I'm doing. Or how much of it I did. It's amazing. This controller is great. I'm running out of memory on my phone. I need to go. Plus, this is just an Amazon review. If you're looking to buy something that is going to work out great for you and you have the money to spend, do it. That's all I can tell you. Do it. You will not be disappointed. Do it.
Hay un lugar en Londres que me interesó. Es el primer club